Hello, my name is Esther Ross, and this is my case interview for Epic Charter Schools. So you asked for me to tell you about myself. I got my education at Oral Roberts University in communications and drama. I have taught children, but it's been more in a children's church environment, and I also have taught youth drama, but I haven't done it professionally. My professional experience is being an executive assistant to a president of company. I was an HR manager and I was a recruiter, and I realized that a lot of the work I've done is administrating for adults, and I believe in this sped ed job that it would be administrating for children, making sure they are getting their courses, getting into them, getting their work done, putting in their grades, resetting tests, helping them in whatever area they need. And I also have 2 children. I was homeschooling myself when I started, and it was a very overwhelming, daunting task. And my friend was in Epic. I didn't really know anything about it, but we got into Epic. Both of my kids were behind, and when we got into Epic, we got a whole bunch of extra resources like iExcel, Dreambox, MindPlay, Study Island, and my kids, through some time and energy and effort, they excelled. And I am happy to announce that my son will be graduating from Epic Charter Schools this Saturday. So super exciting. Pause. So I believe in the You Teach model because you guys seem to come in and take a specific student, find their needs, and want to teach them at their level. And it is amazing because I've actually seen that in my own family and in my own children. And then why do I feel like I'd be a good fit? Because I love kids and I want to make a difference, and I know that's what you guys are doing. I think that my son has ADHD, so I've had to deal with him and doing school, and it has been challenging. So I think dealing with special education children just requires special work. So the next thing you wanted to know about was the IEP, which is an individual education plan, and that is something written by the teacher that basically hones in exactly what this kid needs, likes, wants, where he likes to study, what he likes to study, how he likes to study. Does he like it talk to him? Does he like to watch videos? Does he like music played when he studies? And I think that's real important to find something that's interesting for the kids so that they will engage more and be motivated to get in and to do their studying. The next things that are on my case interview were types of instruction, and the one is called data driven. And data driven is basically like a blanket overall study based on a lot of information. It's really good because it can take in a lot of information and then look for cycles and patterns and build kind of what's called a standard for like a class or an age. So they can say, okay, kids in the 3rd grade should all know how to read at this level or do math at this level. So the data driven gives you specific information as far as an overall group, kind of creating an average. Then the next type of instruction is personalized instruction, and that comes in and basically goes like the IEP. It works in hand and it goes right to that kid. What do they need? Do they need less things to do on their list of assignments? Do they need more? Should we take that test off? Do they not like to do the interactive data things? So that is all I have. So I'm excited about the opportunity because I think it would be very challenging, and I would learn and grow, but I would also be able to be in a child's life, helping them and making a difference, hopefully to just one student at a time right in front of me. I believe also the personalized learning is kind of like more building a relationship with the children, because you know them, you meet with them, you talk with them probably on a weekly, maybe even daily basis, and that becomes very, I guess a little bit more intimate. So it's different than the brick and mortar where they preach to the middle of they teach to the middle of the class, and then you have some kids getting behind and some kids going way farther ahead. This kind of teaching at You Teach Epic, I believe, is very good for teaching every single kid and not leaving any kid behind. So thank you so much for your time, and my name is Esther Ross, and this was my case interview. Thank you so much for your time. I appreciate you taking the time to watch this, read over my information, and I'm hoping to have a further interview. I'd love to have a job with Epic because, first of all, Epic made a difference in my life, and that's what I'm desiring to do, is make a difference in somebody else's life. So thank you very much.